Oops. Hi, good morning, everybody. The first thing I want to tell you, good morning, I'm Jane Barwick, and this is Vincent MacDonald versus Constanzo, 2021 CV349538. One of the first things I wanted to call to your attention is that I am in chambers. Another judge is using my courtroom. And so I have put this matter on the court's YouTube live stream so that we satisfy our an obligation that we consider very solemnly, which is to make sure that the public's business remains open and accessible to it. So we have a pretrial conference scheduled this morning in this case, and Ms. Malachi, I believe you represent the plaintiff. Y'all ready for trial?
Yes, Your Honor, but I do believe that this will settle and a trial won't be necessary.
Okay, before I get to that, Mr. Keegan, are you here for the defendant?
Yes, good morning, Judge Barwick. I am here for the defendant, stepping in for Mr. McCarthy.
Okay, great. I guess, Ms. Malachi, I want to challenge you on one thing that you just need to help me understand, and that's venue. Okay. My understanding is that your client lives in Fulton County, that Mr. Constanzo, I think it's Mr. Constanzo, lives in North Carolina, but it appears as though, did the accident happen in Cobb County?
The accident happened, I believe it may have been Cobb County, but Mr. Constanzo left. He moved right after the accident. So we filed it in the venue that our client lives in.
And that's just, again, I need your help. If y'all are close to settling the case, obviously it doesn't matter, but help me read the long arm statute, because I think it's 9-10-93. And that's why I'm just concerned as to whether venue belongs in Cobb.
Our understanding is if the defendant is no longer available in the venue in which they live, then venue is sufficient where the plaintiff lives. So that's why we filed it in Fulton. Okay.
Well, I don't know. And I may be reading the statute wrong, but it looks like it says where an action is brought against a resident of this state, any non-resident of the state who is involved in the same transaction and who is suable may be joined as that's where you've got co-defendants. Okay, sorry. Venue in cases under this article shall lie in any county wherein a substantial part of the business was transacted, the tortious act, omission, or injury occurred, or the real property is located. Mr. Constanzo raised venue, but he did not file a special appearance. So we may be haggling over nothing, but I can transfer this case to Cobb, or you can settle it right now.
I'd rather we go ahead and try to settle this, get it resolved.
How long do you need?
For
example, I could give you until Wednesday at noon, which is February the 1st.
Could you possibly give us until, let's see, the February 6th?
Why do you need the extra time?
We have not had an opportunity to mediate this claim, so I don't know what Attorney McCarthy's schedule is like. And I know he's traveling today. He is the named counsel, so would just like to give him an opportunity to be able to speak with his client, this week as well.
Mr. Keegan, why don't you tell me your thoughts on the matter?
I don't think venue's proper, Judge Barwick. I agree.
I don't think you filed a special appearance, but I agree with that as well, but go ahead.
Not. I know Mr. McCarthy is traveling today. He should be back in the office tomorrow. I'm looking at the calendar. What was the proposed date you mentioned?
Wednesday at noon. I'll give you Friday till noon. I'll bid against myself. That's pretty close to what Ms. Malachi asked. I think that's the 3rd.
Yeah, I think Friday, or yes, Your Honor, I think Friday by noon is an agreeable deadline.
Okay, so here's the way I see it, guys. We're either I'm gonna consider transferring you to Cobb, which is a huge waste of time, huge waste of money, or y'all can settle it. But I'm just curious, and Ms. Malachi, you can argue that the defendant has waived venue by his conduct, but we don't love trying cases that aren't ours. And I think that's fair. And I think if you're close to settlement, this would give you a really good impetus to push it over the line. Now, Ms. Malachi, I'm not going to hurt you. I mean, I'll transfer it. I realize this is a refiling. I'll transfer it. I'm not going to dismiss it. But again, I think in terms of judicial economy and lawyer economy and all kinds of economy, this would be a good one to go ahead and close out.
Okay, I'm agreeable to that. I'm hopeful that by Friday, we can get this resolved.
Okay.
I don't want to delay it more because it's just going to get delayed more in Cobb.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just afraid that's going to set you back at least 6 months. And the irony is I'm ready to try it. I got a jury. I've had 3 of these before y'all this morning who are on the same trial calendar. You haven't filed your paperwork, which is something I can cure. But pay attention to those kind of things and get back to Ms. Cummings, who is the staff attorney, by Friday with the good news.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. And if we are on trial, we got 36 jurors who can't wait to meet y'all.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys. All right. Well, listen, thank you for your patience this morning. And anything else, Ms. Cummings? Okay.
They need to.
Okay. Well,